We're always happy when we come on. Welcome to the Debbie and Kim Show.
Oh, people, real talk.
Conversation from challenges to wisdoms. Conversations that heal, inspire, and empower. This is great.
Great
Tell
to
me
be here.
what exciting happened to you this week? Is there anything that was outstanding for the week?
Well, that's kind of up and down. There's a positive and a negative. Well, I had really anticipated going to see my family that I don't often get to see in Southern California. In fact, I haven't seen them in a long time. And I was really looking forward to it ever since the announcement was made. And then they got reports of severe weather, evacuations, really crazy weather.
Oh.
Yeah, so we didn't.
This is in California?
Yeah, in Southern California. Torrential rain, storms. There was what they called an atmospheric river
Oh,
that
wow.
went through there
I didn't know
and
that
devastated
happened.
some towns.
I didn't know that happened in California.
Yeah.
Isn't that the song that it
Same
never
place
rains?
where it
never rains in
Southern
sunny
California.
Yeah.
And when it does, though, it can be monstrous, especially in places
Oh,
where they have the
wow.
fires. That's what it
Yeah.
is. And so we didn't know what we did. It was not predictable. So we didn't want to take a chance and get caught up into that.
Yeah.
But we'd had the hotel booked already. So we had to use the reservation somewhere within that system. And so we chose to go to Tucson and
Oh.
stayed at the El Conquistador,
Oh,
which
wow.
was a very good experience.
I've never
It's
been to
nice.
Tucson.
Oh, what?
No.
Oh, we'll have to go.
No,
In
I've
fact,
never
we'll
been.
have to go make a stay at
Yeah.
El Conquistador.
Hey, that sounds like
It's a Hilton 4-star. It's really
Oh, nice.
The dining was
Perfect.
we went to the zoo, went to Italian and Indian, and yeah,
Oh, nice.
a nice little weekend getaway.
Yeah.
We needed.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to take that day or two and just
How
refresh.
about you? Yeah.
Well, I had an excellent holiday. I spent it with the first part of the day I spent, believe it or not, in a hot tub.
All right now.
So we had fun in the hot tub.
All right now.
And then had dinner, fixed dinner, and went over to a friend's house to have dessert. Sat out on the deck, and I was, telling my family back in Pittsburgh where it was like, 20 degrees or something like that.
Snow
Yeah.
and
Hey.
freeze frigid.
Merry Christmas from my house, the hot tub, to your house. It was a no, not at all, not at all. But I like to rub it in. So, but just so that they could see that I am just so much enjoying Arizona.
They're missing out.
Really,
They need to come over here
out.
too.
Maybe one of the holidays they can all come here.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. That's a great getaway.
Yes,
Coming to a lot of people do that. That's why the airport is so busy. Because a lot of people come here, especially for the winter holidays.
And there was a lot. There were a lot of families and a lot of kids at the pool because in the 55+ community, there's usually not a lot of kids.
A lot of people had their families.
Yes, and the kids were an excellent behavior. Excellent, and it was so nice just to hear them giggling and playing and everything.
Well, that's good. That's good because a lot of places. It's not so that's not the story, and the parents don't necessarily,
But it was great. It was nice. I had an excellent holiday. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So,
well, today I thought we could talk about what we do because it would be like we're keeping a secret because we really do some amazing things.
Yes.
And so why keep it a secret, right? And so, Debbie, I know that you've done a lot of things and have a lot under your belt. And so what are you doing with your all of this wonderfulness that you have to offer now? Where are you putting it? What what are you doing to in service these days?
Well, what I like to do, what I look for is independent contracting work. And the thing that I enjoy most is finding out ways to help small businesses because
Yeah,
they're
that's good.
all they're all looking for money to
Yes, for sure.
in order to run their business. So I've worked with different partners to find out what tax credits are available for small businesses. Those organizations that have 10 or more employees. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find services for solopreneurs, but
Yeah.
we're still yet. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But we're still looking. But I have 3 exciting programs that I'm working with that are very beneficial to
Small
employers, small
employers.
business.
The 10 or more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this doesn't even have to be 10 or more. It is a program where there was a class action settlement against Discover Card.
Mm,
So you don't have to have a small business, even if you're a solopreneur and people paid you with Discover Card.
mm,
Discover was overcharging the service fees.
mm.
So if you got something in the mail, and if you're like everyone else, you get these things in the mail and you just pitch them most of the time. But there's a class action suit started in September. It'll end in May of 2026. And once it goes through the courts and everything, there's a possibility that you could get some of those fees back that
Wow.
Discover overcharged. So
Wow.
that's one program, and I'm really,
So
really
that's
excited
for,
about that.
merchants who took
Who
Discover
took
cards for
Discover
payment.
for
Okay.
payment,
I just wanted to
yes.
clarify that.
Right, so if you took it for payment, Discover charged you a service fee, and it was an exorbitant amount, and the court said, "Oh, no, 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 no."
You can't do
So,
that.
you can't do that. So there is a $1.2 billion settlement. Sounds like a lot of money, but, get your piece of it. Get a piece of it.
Yeah.
And what we do is we identify whether or not you qualify for it, and there's no upfront costs. So if we run it through and you're not getting anything, then there's no charge for the service.
Mhm.
But if they find that they can get you a substantial amount of money, then there is a fee involved. It's 25% that they charge.
25% of, whatever is better
Yeah,
than nothing,
nothing.
better than 0. 100%,
Right,
100% of nothing.
100%. And then we have another program for businesses that do have 10 employees or more that work 30 hours or more and make $26,000 a year. There is a health program that's offered through the FICA taxes. Now, there's no other monies that are paid other than what is paid through the FICA taxes. And if an employer wants to find out about whether or not they can offer this to their employees, that's another thing where we do all the research. The company is called Irongate. They do all the research. They find out whether or not you qualify, and then they'll let you know. And you can offer health benefits to
Your
your
employees.
employees because there's a lot of organizations. It's very costly to offer that.
Yeah, it is
And
very costly.
this is an excellent way, and you never know. Doesn't cost you anything to find out. So that's another program we have. And then the last program I'm really totally excited about, and this is for bar and restaurant owners.
Oh, right, the tips.
Yes, if you have tipped employees, you still have to pay the difference on those FICA taxes. You still have to pay FICA taxes, even though I think with the big beautiful bill, the servers don't have to pay taxes on their tips now, but the employer still does. So our organization will look to see if you qualify for that credit towards the FICA taxes, and you may even get a credit as well as a refund. So all of it takes just a few minutes to put your information in and find out what you can get back. The exciting thing about this is it can go back 3 years.
Wow.
So if you did not know about this credit,
It's pretty cool.
you can go back 24, 23, and
Two.
22. And they're saying that on average, it's like about $45,000 that some of these
Every
business owners are getting
getting
back. So I will definitely leave the information in in the what
the links.
in the
Yeah.
links.
The link to get to you.
Yeah, to get to me to get the information. Really, it only takes a couple of minutes, and it costs you nothing to find out if you qualify.
Yeah. So if
So
you
that's a great benefit.
exactly, it is a great benefit. If you know anyone who has a small business, you may not have one, but you may
Yeah.
know someone who does, and then you can
And a restaurant,
get them
a
help.
restaurant, you know,
Yeah.
a tavern, a
You
brewery,
have
any of
one.
that.
You
You
have
may even
one.
have one, and that's a possibility. So reach out, reach out, reach out,
Good
and
deal.
yeah. And I'm so excited about that. I love helping small
Yes,
businesses
you do.
find a way to survive, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to survive. Yeah.
That's awesome. You're the perfect person to be able to do that
Oh,
because you have that special gift of caring about the employer, their employees, and and appreciating a quality program of integrity.
yes.
So
Well,
that's
thank
a
you.
great combination.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that. And I get joy from this. I really, really, I really
because you know you're helping them,
know I'm helping them.
and
If
that's a
you say no,
win-win-win.
then move on next.
It's a win-win-win.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
you're like me when it comes to win-win-win. If it's not win-win-win, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Don't tell me about it. If
Yeah.
everybody is not winning in it,
Then yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
But if everybody is winning, that is exciting, and
It
I
is
love it.
extremely
I love
exciting. It is
to do my
extremely.
part.
And you know what? I think we, the two of us, were always looking at ways to help. How do we help our small businesses? How do we help women? How do we help families? And so I know that you have something that you're doing, and please share that with us because I'm very
So,
excited about that as well.
thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, I'm doing a few things,
Yes.
but something that I have been working on, kind of, I guess, a secret, maybe because I talked about
You're
it a couple
my
of years ago.
little secret. Yeah, this is like.
But I am writing a book, and the
Ooh,
book is called Text That Makes Sense of Life!
finally, a
Exclamation point.
fine,
Finally!
a
Text
context.
that makes sense of life.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
So, I believe that this was the book that I was born to write.
Mm,
I wrote it, I mean, it came from my own need to have a context that made sense of life. And this has actually been something that has been that I've been growing in for as long as I can remember.
mm,
I remember being about 10 years old and wondering what was the purpose of life? What's the purpose of life? I mean,
mhm,
it can't just be you're born, try to be happy, you have children and they try to be happy and then you die. That didn't make any sense to me, especially when I saw so much unhappiness in the
mm.
pursuit of happiness. I mean, it just, it seemed to be evasive.
Yes,
And
yes.
yeah, why are we here? Surely there has to be a purpose for everything. And that was just I didn't know. I didn't certainly didn't have the language for it when I was a child. But I had this antenna up all the while trying to with the gears moving, trying to make sense. And that's how when the Bible I was introduced to the opportunity to study the Bible, I took it because I was given a clue that that's where the answers
Answers
were.
were. Mhm.
And so I studied that Bible for a good 30 years fervently. I mean, I have shredded Bibles. They're all marked up and booked and everything and notes.
Dog-eared and
Yeah, and
yeah,
tons
all
of
that,
Bible
yeah.
studies that I have done. And after 30 years, I had still more questions
But
probably
I
than I
but
had answers.
but I think that's also part of life is asking those questions. We should always be seeking knowledge.
Always,
Always,
because we're not
always.
gonna know it all. We're
Yes.
never gonna know it all. There's just so much.
But you
But
give us a little glimpse into
yeah, I got
finally.
some answers, so I'm
Mm.
sharing them. Because they really made a big difference for me when I did get these answers. It really it changed, it transformed my life from always second guessing myself, always having regrets or shame or guilt or depression. All of these things came from not having a proper interpretation or context for life. It was
Yeah.
not the right context. And so I see a lot of suffering. In fact, this is what's motivating me to write the book. I
Mhm.
see so much suffering and pain that I say, I have to write this book. And these principles I've learned, I share them, I use them with my client, and then they have transformations where, they come from depression or and strained relationships and just not being happy, not being able to have a healthy relationship, to the opposite, to being able to have a healthy relationship, to being able to really appreciate and love themselves and flourish in their lives. And so it's transformative.
So can I ask this question? Now, I know you're writing the book, but you also have individuals that you work with, that clients that you work with. Did that also influence you to write this book or part of the
Yeah,
influence of
I
that?
think that, so many of my clients would say, you need to write a book. Well, okay, I did write a book. I published 2 books, but specifically with the kinds of things that help them to for their transformation. They said,
Right.
you should write a book. And so this book has been actually in the works for a long time. It's taking a while because I really want it to be thorough.
Mhm.
I want to be able to base my next course on it. Uh,
Next course?
yeah, a course.
A
Course.
course.
Mhm.
Oh, do you want to tell us a little bit more about the course or is it still in development?
Yeah, that I will talk about that once the book is published.
Mhm.
So getting the book published, yeah. So my one of my deepest needs was to make sense of life. Because it's, I mean, it breaks my heart actually to see people suffer. Not just people suffering, because suffering that happens, but it doesn't have to be for no reason. When you feel like you're suffering for no reason, that hurts. That just is
Mhm.
devastating.
Mhm.
When you know and understand that there not only is a reason, but the reason is for the good of everyone involved,
Right. Right.
it changes everything. It changes everything. It brings sense to the situation, to so we have a context that makes sense of all of life, and that was the thing that I was looking for. I wanted it to make sense in any situation, circumstance, or condition for everybody for all time,
Mhm.
and it's not a 1, 2, 3, paragraph.
And it's not a cookie cutter
No,
type of solution either.
yeah.
But I think now we've all been through things. And what I always I always try to look at things that while you're in it is hard to see sense to it.
And that's gonna be no matter what, you know?
You're like, you're in this and you're like, okay. But as you're coming through it, you get a little bit, well, I feel like you get a little bit stronger. And then you start to ask the questions again. Why did I go through this? What was the purpose for it? And I mean, not why me. It's not why me.
Right,
It's
right.
what,
Why did I have to go
why did I
experience
go?
this
Yeah.
this
Why did I
experience?
experience this? And what can we learn from this? Because again, like we always have been saying since we started, things happen the way that they're supposed to happen. Even if it's something that you don't, you're not feeling 100% good about, it was, it has its
Uh,
reasons for coming up.
right, and what I wanted to give in this book is the foundational context of love.
S Can I ask this? How many, or I don't know whether you know this or not, but is there how is it gonna be laid out? Is there gonna be certain chapters that talk about a certain topic, and then the next chapter, have you decided how many chapters you're gonna have in this book, or
Yeah, I have a framework for it, and, but I'm still it's there's a lot of editing, and that's why it's gonna be taking so long to get published
right?
because of the editing. But, so I can't yeah, I have a structure right now with this
Mhm, mhm.
with parts, part
Yes,
1,
1
part
for
2,
2.
part 3, part 4, and then the chapters, of course, in there. But it's like I said, there's still much editing to do, so I can't
Yes.
say but there'll definitely be structure, and I want it to be something that's not only that's very that kinda keeps you there,
Mhm,
but it's
mhm.
also easy, that it flows, and so
Right,
I'm really
right,
working hard to put it together in a way that, checks all the boxes.
right,
Yeah.
right. So that when you start reading it, you wanna continue reading and you say, "Oh, more. Let me get to that next chapter and find
I
out."
can't put it down.
Yeah, right, right,
I
exactly.
wanna see what's next.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and if
yes.
you do say, "Well, skip, I wanna go here," then you're gonna still wanna go back and get
Mhm.
some of the other
Yeah,
things, so that's
right, right. So, that's awesome. I've never
I'm excited.
thought about writing a book. That takes a, you have to be a special kind of person to write a book because that takes a lot of concentration as well to really get down
Actually,
on paper what your thoughts are and what you want people to know about.
like I said, this has been in my heart, and it's like it's a book that I have wanted to write. I've always wanted to write a book for well over 25 years.
Mhm.
And but at the time, all these 25 years, right? I
They just flew
didn't
by.
they
N
did.
Yeah.
But I learned so much in this time. I've learned so much. Just in the last 15 years,
Yes,
I
yeah,
have learned so much. And so now I know I have something to write.
yes, yeah, yeah.
Because I wrote
And you have
one
more to
back in
offer too now that
right,
from your experiences you can
right,
offer to
right,
others.
right, right.
I can't wait for it to come. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I do have, and you're gonna get a little upset with me because she does have another book, and I do have that book.
I'm not gonna get upset with you because you're not alone. So here's the thing. We're all so busy. And if that, that it's I challenge you, if you have the book and you feel guilty because you haven't really read it and haven't finished it or whatever,
I haven't finished it.
first of all,
Yeah.
it's not a book that you read. It's a reflection. It's a self love book, basically, the ultimate self love guide and journal. I just challenge you to try to spend 5 minutes a day.
Mhm.
Open it up. Just go to the day. Doesn't matter where you did last time, unless you have an extra time. After you've done your 5 minutes and you want to go back and see what you missed or whatever, that's fine. But just 5 minutes. open the book up, go to
Wherever
whatever
you
day you feel led to go to, just a day, right? Because there's 91 days in there. Okay, so just go to a day that speaks to you and follow it. 5 minutes. If you have 10 or want to spend 10, that's the max. 5 to 10 minutes, no more. And so if you can give yourself that, it's a gift to yourself. Give
Mhm.
yourself that and do it, and then tell me what happened.
And you can make that part of your morning ritual. You can add that,
Morning or evening.
yeah,
Morning.
morning or evening. So when you're doing, your routine, s- even if you haven't started a routine, a morning or an evening routine, this would be a good way to start.
Yeah.
Again, when we talked about being
Speaking
grateful,
in the morning, in the
yes,
mirror
in the mirror,
to yourself.
to ourselves. Good morning, gorgeous. I say that all the time. And then I'll say hello to mommy and daddy and Aunt Dearest, you know, but this is just another way of taking that few minutes to say, oh, there is a thought provoking paragraph here that I really need to focus on.
You'll also get a daily affirmation. That's why I said just one day. And maybe look at the affirmation and see if that's what you need for the day.
Mm, mm. I love affirmations.
Well, there's 91 in the book, one for each day, and just they're all good. So just grab one
Grab one.
that speaks to you for that day. See,
It's
I'm not mad at all.
awesome,
Okay.
awesome. You pick it up, you put it down, you pick it up, you put it down, you pick it up, you put it
I
down.
understand.
So now with this book, will it kind of be in the same format? No, it's
No,
going to
this is
be
a book that you'll want to read. There will be space for reflections. I do want you to kind of digest it a little at a time and be able to reflect on, what that brought up for you.
mhm.
So you can make notes. So there will be room for that in there,
Okay.
but it's not intended to be a journal per se.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm waiting with bated breath for it to come out so I can support my friend.
I'm aiming for July, so summer,
Yes.
summer
So, and
2026.
she's so gracious because I promised to be her accountability partner and call her and say, "Did you get your 100 words
Or
in? Did you
just
get your
text
100
me. Did you
words?"
get your 100 words in?
I was
You were good.
so good. I
You
was
were
doing
good.
so good.
I was doing good too.
Yeah, and then, then the holidays and different things. And, I don't mean to make an excuse,
I
but
think it was when you went to back home for the first time.
yes,
Okay.
back to,
And
yeah,
we were doing all kinds of stuff, but I was still on it.
yeah, she's
So
still
I
on
have
it.
a, I
And
have a new
so,
plan that
so usually for me, I know I have to set myself an alarm. So that's what I'm going to do every day. I'm going to set my alarm. Make sure you call Kim to see if she got her 100 words in or text her.
yeah.
Congratulations for getting your 100 words in.
So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that support.
Yes,
That's beautiful.
yes.
And just for you, if you're needing some accountability for a project that you've been wanting, that's been on your heavy on your heart to do, but you just haven't found the time to do it, and you need that accountability, get an accountability partner and make sure that you are staying in contact. If they're not holding you accountable, hold them accountable to hold you
Hold you
accountable.
accountable. That's right.
So,
And as we come into 2026, I'm going to use this time as really a reflection
mm,
of 2025, things that I've accomplished, things that are still, nudging at me or whatever.
those are just
Yeah,
opportunities for the next
but
year.
but grateful
Mm.
that,
Mm.
we got to see another holiday. We got to see another year.
Yeah.
and got another year to improve or, you know, to
Every
work
day.
towards it every
Every
day.
day is an opportunity.
Yes.
Brand new baby day, never been lived before. That's what I
Never,
say in the
yes.
morning. I learned that when I was working for Life Solutions at work.
They say a brand new baby day,
Yeah, a brand
a
new
new
baby
baby
day,
day.
never before been lived. Brand new, just born, brand new born baby day.
Yes, that is great. That is awesome.
Every day. So it's a new, fresh opportunity for growth.
Yeah. I am just so thankful that she is in my life.
And I
And
do.
and we get along so well. And we want to share that with the viewers. You know, we really want to share that we have a good time together
Yeah.
and we are learning together. We don't know it all. We don't have the answers to everything, but we're having fun along the way
Yes.
doing it.
And just know that the love that you seek is the love that you need, is the love that you need to give yourself.
Yes.
Give it to yourself. If you need attention, give yourself attention. You know, sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what would I love right now? What
Mhm.
would make me feel really good? And then give it to
So,
yourself as though you just asked your best friend that question and she answered you.
yes, yes, yes.
That's where it comes from. It comes from within and
Yeah,
then it comes out
yes,
as we get
yes.
filled within. So,
Because she has a wonderful spirit, and that wonderful spirit glows.
and it attracts, you attract yourself.
Yes,
So
yes,
if you're not happy with what you're attracting or who you're attracting, look at yourself and
yes,
with compassion and say, what is it? If this is my reflection, if this was what I'm reflecting, how can I give that person what they need? Because that's it. And they're needing the attention. They need the unconditional acceptance.
yes.
And if you need help with that, that's what I do. I can help you.
And if you need help supporting your business, that's what I do.
That's what she does, and she's
That's what we
very
do.
good at it.
So we love what we do. We love what we do. And
And
we
we love
love,
you.
yes, we love you and we love doing this podcast.
Yes, yes.
So thank you for tuning in to the Debbie and Kim Show.
Oh, and wishing you a happy 2026.
Yes,
Be
happy,
seeing you.
what? Healthy, happy, prosperous, peaceful, and joyful.
Mhm.
All of that.
I love it,
All
all of
of
that,
that. All
all of
of
that.
that. So,
And you said thank you for joining in to the Debbie and Kim show, and I will say, remember, you are perfect for your purpose for being here now.
and
And
don't
don't
forget
forget
to
to subscribe,
subscribe, like,
like, and
and comment
comment.
because we
We
love
love hearing
hearing
from
from
you.
you. Until next time, Happy New Year.
Happy